Hello, it's Jeremiah with Affordable Mobility, and today I'm shooting a video today of our 01 GMC Savana. And this, like most of our vehicles, is a mobility wheelchair accessible van. So the first thing I'll get to is the conversion and the lift and how it works. Now this van here is a transport van, meaning you're going to need someone to open these doors. These are not the power doors. So this is to transport a family member. You know, it's not made for you to drive if you're in a wheelchair. So we do have some vans that may do that. This is not that van. So how to work this: the emergency brake has to be on. You've got a little cable there that's got to be pulled tight. And inside the van, you see those two lights right there? The red one has to be on. They both have to be on for the lift to work. So kind of giving you some instructions if you ever buy this. Now when it's time to get the lift down, we push the down button here. It gets to this stage, then it stops. We have to take our finger off, push it down again. Gets to that stage, stops again, and then finally the lift comes all the way down. This ramp is 30 inches wide. There we go. And you can see the lip folds down. You pull your wheelchair up on here, and then we'll go back up. I know these are said to have a 600-pound weight capacity to them. Lip folds down. We've got a little hook back there to hang the control on, and you can enter the van. It does have a seat here. It's got tie down points. The van does come with a free set of tie downs. This chair here does allow you to have room in the back for, can carry up to 2 drivers up front, 1 passenger here, 3 in back, plus a wheelchair, 6 plus a wheelchair. If you ever wanted us to remove this middle captain's chair, we can. If you have a larger chair, of course, you would lose 1 seat, but that's an option we can do. Let us know. The van itself is very clean, especially for the age. This carpet looks, I'm not going to say brand new, but it looks pretty darn good. I might eat lunch off this carpet. That's how clean it is, depending on what you're buying. The back seat looks great. This little captain's chair also looks excellent condition. These vans are pretty loaded up. They're the conversion vans. They've got the whole kit and caboodle. Got the DVD center back here, if I'm smart enough to work it. 15-inch screen. We have not tested this, I'm going to be honest with you. The gentleman that sold it to us, I believe he said this works fine, but it's not something we've tested. You've got the remote there. Pretty clean. I see a little scrape here, probably from a wheelchair hitting it. A little bit of wear on the armrest. This is all stuff, if you want it done, we can get it fixed. A little wear there on the seat. And I hope you see by this video that I'm trying to be honest as I can about this van. When we got the van in, it had a check engine light on. Our mechanics had done a tune-up on it. We've done a few other small things to it. And it didn't need much, to be honest with you. I like seeing these stickers up in the window. It says next oil change due at 160,000 miles. So they just got the oil change done on this. A synthetic oil change, I assume. And this ramp is a Braun Corporation lift. I should say lift, not ramp. It has worked fine for us every single time we've operated it. Never had any trouble. It's also got the control here if you need to operate it from the ramp. And then to stow it, again, we repeat the process. Very easy to do. Doesn't move real fast, but you don't want it moving real fast. I got some grass in there from my shoe. I don't want that inside the van. We just paid to have this professionally detailed. I want it staying clean. As the ramp's going up, I did notice a little chunk taken out here. When we got this van, the door latch was broken. We fixed that as well. And I don't know if this means anything to you, but it has 6506 on the counter there. I'm guessing that might be how many times this has been cycled. But the latch was broken here, and this is rubbing on the ramp. So Got a little bit not near as bad here, but I mean overall extremely clean inside. A lot of neat options. Ramp has worked 100% of the time, every time for us. Got tinted windows. It's got a roof rack up top. The body is in really good shape. I'll do a walk around on it. The tires are all, I'd say, very good. Not brand new, but they're very good condition. Got the nice chrome wheels. The body, I do see a door ding here. And a few small scuffs. But as you can tell by the pictures, this thing still looks sharp. It's a nice conversion van. I bet someone got them in a parking lot right there. Let me step back so you can get the whole view. And you can see it's still a real sharp looking van. Got the tow hitch if you ever want to do a decent sized trailer, maybe a decent sized boat. It's not going to pull anything huge, but it's got the setup. All the tires, like I said, are in real good condition. I don't really see hardly any blemishes on the driver's side. Maybe one little chip right there. Most of these are going to be door dings, Take something nice in a parking lot and someone's guaranteed to park next to you. And I do see a dent right here, about the size of a quarter. And I saw another one, a little on here, a little scuff right there. So step back so you can get a good look at it. Overall, though, seems to be a real nice van. I'm gonna crawl underneath. We employ 3 mechanics. We check these vans for any major leaks. It's got some surface rust. That's to be expected on a vehicle that's now almost 18 years old. But I don't see any major leaks. I don't see any fluids on here. Our mechanics check all that, and if it needs it, we fix it. Some of the vans we get, we do $2,000 or $3,000 worth of work on. Some of the vans we get are like this one. They need very little work. So either way, we take care of whatever we need to take care of. On the measurements, like I said, 30-inch wide ramp, 48 inches in the door height, okay? Then inside the van is 53 inches. So make sure you remember those measurements. 30 inches wide, 48 coming in the door, 53 inside the van. So if those measurements don't work for you, if you sit a little taller than 48 in your chair, you need to be able to bend down a few inches. I can't change the height of that van. So I want to sell you a van, but I don't want to sell you a van that you can't use, okay? So take those measurements, make sure it's something that works for you. Let me fire the van up here. Little shot of the interior, like I said, is extremely clean. These carpets are wonderful condition. Like I've showed you before, got a few signs of wear in the seats. And that's stuff we can all fix for you. If at your cost, you say, hey Jeremiah, fix that interior up, spend a couple $100 on it. We'll be glad to do that. I'm gonna shut this door. Current miles 158,636. Let's pop the hood so you can listen to it run, and you notice when I turn it on, no check engine lights, no ABS lights, none of that. So let's look under the hood. Underneath the hood, these engines sit back a little farther than the average, than the minivans we do a lot of. But you can look in there, you can see everything's real clean. The engine idles smoothly. It's hard to see from here, I don't see any signs of any leaks. Nothing unusual, and actually looks really good for the age. So let's take it out on the highway so you can hear it run. Okay, last portion of the video, I always like to take the vans on the highway. Radio works just fine. Power mirrors over here, power window, same over here. Power mirrors all work. We've tested the heat and AC. They work great in this van as well. And the reason I do this, you show up, this is not a van with a bunch of check engine lights on it, and the windows don't work, and all these other problems that no one ever told you about. We try to inspect these vans pretty thorough. I'm not saying they're perfect, but everything seems to work on this van, and that's again why we take it on the highway, so you can hear it run. This big old rhinoceros is not a speed demon by any means, but it gets up to 65 miles an hour, 67. It's only 60 through here, so I'm going to back it off a little bit. We got it up to about 68. I've set the cruise control at 65. It works real nice. That steering wheel's not bouncing back and forth. There's no rattling going on in the van. It drives real nice down the highway. Windshield wipers work good. Thank God, because I need them for a day like today. Nice cold rainy Kansas afternoon. What I'll do is I'll take the next exit. I'll give the van a hard brake at the bottom of the exit. I want to show you there's no, again, vibration, squeaking in the brakes grinding. None of that going on. And I know you have a lot of options to buy from when it comes to mobility vans. Please keep in mind we have an A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau. We have over 400 transactions on eBay with 400 positive reviews for us, not a single negative review for us. So I hope that in these videos, I hope it goes to show you. I'm going to give it a nice hard brake here. No shuddering, no vibrating, no squeaking. It brakes just like it should. Back to my point is, we make these videos, and we hope that you understand. I'm not trying to paint this as a perfect van, but I'm trying to paint it as a van that's been looked over by 3 mechanics, that's been inspected, that I've got on the ground. I've crawled underneath, so you can see there's not a lot of abnormal rust or leaks, and that we put a lot of time into making sure these vans are, you're getting exactly what you think when you show up. First time you lay eyes on this van, you say, yes, just like Jeremiah described. So this video ran a little bit longer. You can see that temperature gauge there. It's not overheating or anything. It's been running for about 10 or 15 minutes for this video. But if you ever want to come check out any of our vans, please always call and make an appointment first. Sometimes we're out doing something like this. I know your time is important. We don't want to miss you. So my name's Jeremiah, and give me a call anytime at 316-262-VANS. That's 316-262-8267. And we are open 24 hours a day at www.mobility316.com. Check us out. Thank you so much for checking out our van, and have a great day.